we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get the... This one started, and we are underway from Mexico City.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Now a first down throw, Moon. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense...
Touchdown, Packers! Derrick Henry, 33 yards.
And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Moon.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taking it about the 36. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
I appreciate it. Hell yeah.
Position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm not sure how long we're going to be in, but at least for a little bit.
Striping into Commander territory. Here's 2nd and 3.
They'll run it again with Henry. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Henry up the middle. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Love looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They run wide side with Henry. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Johnson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Moon. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, it's Moon. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Washington going to send out their punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And it's fielded at the 34. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. On 1st down, it's Moon. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for them on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one complete downfield to Johnson.
Go.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Keyshawn Johnson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Commanders back out late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drop.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now Moon. Packer pressure, and down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. The final shot before break. Moon. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's
getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30.
He'll start with a give to Henry.
Go.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On second down, here's Henry.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 93 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Flush to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Henry is in. Touchdown, Packers. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. First possession of the second half now for Washington. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
That one is slant to McLaurin.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down. To throw, Moon. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. And the Packers, there he goes, left side.
Still on his feet.
And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
I get it.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Moon. This will go to Henry out wide. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. To throw on second down, Moon. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it is 42-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. A first down carry for Henry.
Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
And even 150 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on
So we got 94. I'm at 94. 94 over there. Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Bro, I might as well just keep doing the fucking... I needed 38. 30 now. Bro, that my Jeff shit was fucking... Yeah, let's try this shit.
Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Two teams here that came into the NFL together back in 1995, and off we go between the Jags and the Panthers. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out, and he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Pickett. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Two chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. To the air on first down with Pickett. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. A.J. Epinesa, the one credited for the sack. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Pickett will look to throw it here. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Pickett back to the air on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Kadarius Toney, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Cousins now to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Cousins. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Room past the 35. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers.
What the fuck happened there? It still counts as a win.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I can give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
And off we go from Denver. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They started on the ground with Eckler. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Once more, here's Eckler. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now Lamar changing the look. Running on 1st down, Eckler. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here is 3rd and 5. Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh 1st.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a break.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Austin Eckler. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Cousins now on 2nd down. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be dropped quickly right there at the 48, a couple yards shy of midfield. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And I believe that that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle with Barkley. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. Hockenson going to go in motion. Now Cousins on 4th down. That is caught. Touchdown. T.J. Hockenson. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. At home, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And
They'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Hooker. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The kick by McManus is good, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points in the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Jackson on first down.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Throwing is Jackson.
Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
Oh, they stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
1st down, here's Cousins. Now they set up the screen, that's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Second down, Cousins. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They just do get the playoff. Now Cousins. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here's 2nd and 7. A handoff, Barkley running left. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Cousins. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw here complete to Kelsey. He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. Being chased out left. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's first and 10.
To throw is Jackson. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now Jackson on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
12 yards between them and the end zone. Second and 10.
Jackson now. Flushed out right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Austin Hooper. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Myers connects on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Cousins to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Another one in the books for us, partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner, and let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver.
Nice fucking win, baby. Bam! Haha. That was fucking nice. Damn. Got 3-6 win, buddy. Yeah. That was the shit. Yeah, we gotta take a little smoke break after that one.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Here now, a 3rd down and 8.
Since we're about to get underway, we'll kick it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
We get this challenge started in the first quarter with less than 4 minutes left on the clock. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your opponent's 40 as we get set here, 1st and 10. High throw, but the catch is made.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Off the play fake, Love. It's Miller, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And Henry going to bowl his way in for a Bronco touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
This challenge begins in the 2nd quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're ahead by a single point, but your opponent has possession at your 35-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. A give running left. It's Sanders. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Sanders.
57 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Young will set to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always...
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the 2nd quarter with 3 minutes to go. You've got a 1-point lead, but your opponent has driven down to your 25 as we get set here on 1st down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In on the tackle there, Ray Nitschke. And his heyday, it was before my day, it was before your day, but he was something else.
Look, I can still see that 6'6" on his jersey and him rattling running backs and getting after quarterbacks. He used to wrap his forearms up, and he just had the big flipper come up and thump people in the chest. He would...
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with less than 4 minutes on the clock. You're ahead by a single point. Your opponent has possession in the red zone. 1st and 10. Watson. Escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Now it's Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Back to throw. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. Well, Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. All right, not the result that you were hoping. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Back to throw, Watson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, there you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With you for today's game is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys again at halftime.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You have possession at your opponent's 30 as we get set here, 1st and 10. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here, 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for
and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Derrick Henry, 27 yards. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And just like that, another ultimate challenge is...
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With kickoff just moments away, let's send it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You have the ball on your own 35-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Keisha. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Glove. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
well, they've been back on the...
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Johnson's got it complete. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Again, it's Love. Flush to his right. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Jordan Love, a 9-yard touchdown run. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
But you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. They go bootleg. Love. He's going to look deep down the field.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
That's going to be taken in by Downs.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 49 yards. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the second quarter with less than 3 minutes remaining. You're up by 2 points. Your opponent has the ball on your side of the field. Second and long. Throwing, Young. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. First down, Young. He's got Smith here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. The Panther offense here. They're ready to go on 1st and 10. Young working out of the gun.
He gets this one.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football.
He's got room at the 30. Down the sideline he goes.
And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the second quarter with less than 3 minutes remaining. You're up by 2 points. Your opponent has the ball at midfield. Second and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. powers ahead at the 45. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Purdy looking to throw.
And that is incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And look at this. He's going to keep it. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
We will start this challenge off in the second quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You're up by 2 points, but your opponent has the ball just across midfield, and it's 2nd and 10.
Levis back to throw. Complete on the...
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And that'll just about do it for...
Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze.
Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin in trouble.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. Keyshawn Johnson, 85 yards. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one. From up top next to Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, folks, we were already excited for this game. And then before the contest, you and I are down on the field outside the white line.
Yes, we were following the rules.
We were following the rules, and a ball comes over our direction, but we can't see it. Somebody yells heads up, and instinctively you turn around and you snare it one-handed with your off left hand. So now we're really ready for football.
No gloves either.
No gloves.
No gloves. Not like what the guys are wearing playing the game now. But wasn't that a whole lot better than that time we were down there? And I got the coffee spilled on me when I got nailed by the punt returner.
That happened to the Vikings, right?
Yes, a much better job of being heads up this time. Thank you for the notice.
Barkley, inside handoff. We're down to the 41.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Here's a four-receiver look now. Three of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. To throw is Cousins. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And the play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Bro, come on.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now Geno steps away to his left. And this intercepted on the first play of the game.
You took all that long just to throw an interception, bro?
Really? Near the 40. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Cousins. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. Touchdown, Jaguars. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matched.
And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. The left side throw complete to Adams. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Geno now to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. George Kittle from 6 yards away. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Geno's going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted.
picked up by Jalen Mills.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Kittle with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Yeah, maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Off the play fake, Cousins.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And that will be incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
We'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get in.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it. but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Smith gets this one to Juszczyk. And he is going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker. And they will fail to convert here on 4th down. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
They'll go to Barkley again. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Now Cousins. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Cousins throw pulled in by Kittle.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around.
2nd and 1.
To Jefferson on the slant.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. They'll throw again. Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Cousins to throw it. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Amani Hooker, and the Jaguars will take over possession here up at the 44. And Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half.
Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
And now off to the races down the right side.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, this offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going, so they've truly...
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. There he goes, right side.
He's still on his feet.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions in this game, and now the pick 6.
And the thing about it is once you get an interception as a unit, you think to yourself, okay, we got that. How do we increase it the next time? Get the interception, do a little more damage, and there's your outcome right there. Take it to the house and break down what they're trying to do offensively.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. Back to throw, Smith.
Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st and 10, Smith. And going deep for Hill. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. 2nd down and 3.
Again, it's Barkley. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Throwing, Cousins.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Coming out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective third down play to move the chains. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Here's a give to Barkley, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A handoff to Barkley. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down. Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now Saquon Barkley, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. They'll run it again with Barkley.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Now Cousins.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.